Hey guys, so this video's been on a bit of a getting ready to get put out there, but I kept delaying and delaying because I didn't have any voiceover and I didn't know what to say, and I decided today I'm just gonna go for it, and if it works, it works. If not, then you're gonna hear me rambling on about all the rubbish probably. But obviously the last couple of weeks I have been streaming again, but before that I wasn't streaming much, and it's because I was working on a project for an exhibition through Stills Edinburgh. So here in the UK, and within Edinburgh, there's this place and it's called Stills, and they do like different classes and that for people to join in and learn more about photography and that. So I've done 2 of them last year. One finished up in December, and after it finished up, I started working on some work because they were holding an exhibition for some of the work that we had done. And there was a project I wanted to keep on working on. Some of these photos relate to it, some of them don't. Some of them are just from the areas that we were in. And we've got some bits of video in that showing like the area we went to and that. It's my first time trying this. I do kind of want to keep doing it, but I'm not really sure how I'm gonna progress with it. But this was the first time trying it, so that's not too bad. We started off with a railway track at the start of this video, and that was nearby my home. The next location was Falkirk, which is somewhere my friend Gemma, she grew up there and she knew some places that we could go that way, so we thought, well, let's go. Because she was here over Christmas, so it was like, let's do it. And she was a lot of help to me in this project. I've never really been confident in being in my own photos, so she offered to be my model for me. This area was somewhere that James has visited quite a lot. It's in Falkirk, and the day we went, the pond was absolutely frozen over. It was hilarious. With watching like the geese and ducks and swans and all that. It was crazy how thick it was actually in that. But it was a really nice view. We actually have said that we were going to go in the summer again because it was just really nice to see. We didn't even walk around it that day because it was just too cold. So we said we'd go back in the summer and we'll actually walk around because there's a pathway and you can walk around the whole thing. But yeah. So yeah, the idea of the project was I like to write books and that, and like little stories and that, and one of the ones I wanted to write was like kind of based on myself and like photography, but I wanted to like make a twist of it because I like fantasy and that. So the story I'm writing, I'm using AI over these photos. I only recently done a couple of them to get a better idea of like a fantasy vibe to them. But the likes of like this one where the person's there and they've got the tartan scarf, like that's the main kind of idea I have, is like the exploration of Scotland. Not just Scotland, like later on it could be more, but like right now it's just Scotland. But like places that I've visited and that, but with a twist for it. But these photos were kind of like reference slash kind of just a project I've been wanting to do for a while, and Jim's helped me out with it. She... So there's not a lot of talking, like you can't hear everything in these videos because, well, like, you can see there's cars and that, so it wasn't easy to hear much. But yeah, we had a great time doing this. We visited a lot of different locations. In the end, I only used like 5 locations for the actual exhibit. But we visited, I think, I'm trying to think. I think I showed a bit for like each location on this, so like you'll get an idea, but maybe about 12 different places. Some places were in the same areas, like that's the thing. Yeah, this is like some of the photos that we got. So like this is the fun part, like I wasn't just taking the photos for the project, I'd done some other photos and it was quite fun. Normally I would do it weather dependent, but because it was a project that I was really trying to get done for February, we kind of just had to go out no matter what the weather was. And like that even meant going out in the snow at one point. Like we just continued on a bus after we were at Queensferry for this. And we got a bus back into town, and after that we got a bus further out to Blarnell to try and see if we could get any good photos. But by the time of day, it was pretty dark. By the time we got to the other place, and like I said, we had snow in that place, so it wasn't easy to go around that one. So yeah, and because I didn't get as many like snapshot videos of like the places as I wanted to in that, that's why I decided to do some like snippet shots of the editing process. A lot of my work I don't really edit, I just either brighten them up or dull them down a bit depending if I overexposed or underexposed taking the photo in general. And mainly just resize them and put a canvas on them. So yeah, a lot of it was bus journeys. Pretty much all of it was bus journeys because neither me or James drive, so we were on a lot of buses. But it was alright because like I have a bus pass and it gets the both of us on for free, so we just went and explored. It was fun. Like it turned out like I was so doing this whole project. I wasn't just doing digital. I was doing film photography. So I did do film as well, but obviously that was processed in the darkroom and then scanned into the computer, and I didn't do much to the photos after putting them onto the computer to then printing them. So that's why I didn't show any of them. But after the snow one, we went out to a castle, and this is where I kind of got a bit more confident in kind of videoing. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I'm not really going to voice over a lot of the castle because me and James actually kind of talk a bit sometimes, which is we're literally just laughing at some of it as well. So it's like not a lot, but like there is some voiceover for you to hear now. So and some of the sound as well from like just in general if you can hear it. But this is a Black Nest Castle. James told me about it and we're like, well, let's go do it.
here until at least after 1667. There was a
What?
huge gun pointed at the village until that time, whereas it seems that all the other guns were removed by that time. At least the ones internally, but probably not the ones pointing out to the fort.
Wow.
Yeah. So lucky to have a lot of this stuff in Scotland.
I know that's a possibility to go up there, man.
Yeah.
But I think I might have extended my height limit for the day.
I'm checking out this video.
Yeah, I don't mind going there. But that up there might be in a bit.
See that little thing in there? It's from the 1830s. Stop the flames from coming out.
Ah, so it's like a great.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing like a shoot over here in one of like these hundred dresses?
It's happening.
Okay. I'm really
Don't ask me how, but it is.
I'm proud of you.
I might not go up
You
there.
can do it. You've got me to support you back down as well. You can do it.
Oh my god. I will be a failure. You gonna give it a go?
These are 3 different ornaments. Where you were supposed to stand, but let's just say 2 for the sake of it.
Now you see why?
Close.
You see why I didn't want to do it now?
There.
Here you go. You're not gonna shoot one.
Do it. Yeah. Nearly. Whoop. Hey, so close. Well done.
I wonder.
Right. Here we go.
This is like, it's actually hard because it's not just one weight. There's like the weight of the rope, then there's the weight of the little
bead,
yeah, little bead on it. Oh, so close. We had a lot of fun that day. Like, the two of us love just going out and taking photos normally, but like being able to actually explore like inside a castle, it was quite cool. And like you didn't have to go around with a guide or anything. You could just go in. Like, yeah, it did cost, but it's not much, and you get to explore at your own pace. It's quite fun. And the majority of that castle was like able to be explored. It wasn't like there's some around Scotland that are like you can't really explore a lot of them because they're starting to get condemned in that already. But yeah. That view was amazing. We didn't even care that it took us ages to get there or anything, and we were both like freezing by the time we got there. And being honest, we were both like starting to get hungry now, and it was like, so we didn't stay for long, but it was amazing to see. This is another place we've both decided to go visit again in the summer, when it's not going to be like freezing cold and take us forever to get to it. It's one of the things that's kind of in the middle of nowhere unless you've got a car. So it is a bit of a decent walk back from bus stop, but it was fun to do in that. It took us a while to walk it, like I said, but then I feel like if there wasn't as much ice and snow at our feet, I think we would have made it it wouldn't have been as long as a journey, but it ended up being really nice. As much as it was cold, it was like really nice, peaceful, and it was just really. But yeah, this was like one of our last couple of places to visit. So the shot of like the snow late at night, a couple of nights before the couple before this, was that was where we were trying to go, and we realised when we got there off the bus, it was like this isn't going to really be feasible to do. With like the darkness and that, and like how dark it was at night and that, so and like how much more snow it was still snowing and that, so we decided to give it a miss that day. But then the day we ended up doing it, we didn't even think we were going to, because we just didn't think so. But yeah, I can't remember where we were planning to go instead, but we decided we'd just get on the bus and go, because it was not too bad a day. It was sunny pretty much everywhere. It was just all the snow when we got there. So this street here in the end, Stills is actually up this street, and I really like this street. Also, there was scaffolding in the background, but heck, if you go around Edinburgh a lot now, there's so much scaffolding, and you're gonna just get scaffolding in your videos. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this, and if you want to see more, let me know, and I'll put some more up. And I hope you guys can give it a like and even subscribe.